So theories of religion or origin of the religion theories. See the syllabus. So forms of religion in tribal and peasant societies: animism, animatism, fetishism, naturalism, and totemism. So there are different forms which are present in tribal as well as agriculture societies, peasant societies. At the same time, they comes under theories of the religion also. So already we know this. E.B. Taylor. Who is E.B. Taylor? Father of cultural anthropology. Is it? Yeah. At the same time, founder of classical evolutionism. Classical evolutionist. So according to this person, is also known as father of anthropology. Of course, Aristotle is a founder of anthropology. E.B. Taylor is a father as well as initiator as well as classical evolutionist. So many credits. So E.B. Taylor is a first very popular anthropologist. So what the text has written? Primitive culture. In which year? Primitive culture. 1871. Okay. Whatever. Which book, which year, that's not the criteria, of course. So in this book only, first time he explained, that means he defined the culture and explained the origin of society, origin of culture, and even origin of the religion, many aspects, many socio-cultural aspects. That's why we consider he is a father of anthropology, father of modern anthropology in particular. Okay, whatever. So according to this person, animism, anima, A-N-I-M-A, anima means soul, soul. Yeah. So worshipping of soul is the first form of religion according to this scholar. That means belief in spirits, spiritual beings is the first form of, or earliest form of the religion according to E.B. Taylor, the classical evolutionist. Okay, whatever, according to him, see, earliest man, that means according to this classical evolutionist, society developed in 3 stages. First one is known as savagery. Second one is known as barbarism. Third one is known as civilization. That means the earliest man is known as savagery man. So the savagery man's experience towards the nature, towards the body, towards the soul, these are the reasons for the origin of religion. That is known as animism. Okay, whatever. According to E.B. Taylor, first the earlier man, that means savagery man, so he observed many things. He observed his shadows, and even he received his echoes and he observed his images in the water. At the same time, he analyzed his dreams also, dreams and even death. So in his dreams, so his soul comes out from the body and even it moves somewhere and even it meet the persons who died already with them. Then again when he awake, then his soul in the body itself, but the souls which his soulmate, so they are not there. Okay. So at the same time they observe the deaths also. Then after observing all this, then after thinking philosophically, then he realized that this body only going to perish, that means death, but the soul is a permanent. Yeah. So that's why in dreams we are watching our ancestral souls, the dead person souls. That means he realized that soul is permanent, body is not permanent. Again, the souls are two types. One is permanently present in the body, another one it comes out and again it re-enters into. That means one soul is known as free soul, another one is known as permanent soul, otherwise the body soul. That means when person in sleep, the free soul comes out and it visits many places, even it meet many dead persons and again it re-enters into the body. Whenever the body soul, the permanent soul, it comes out, that leads to death. Okay. So something like that he analyzed. That means according to this person, the savagery philosophy and the dualistic nature of the soul, the philosophical concept, these are the two major reasons for the origin of religion, that is believing in soul, spiritual beings. So the souls, first man started to worship the soul, then the souls are many. At the same time, the souls enter into different living and non-living objects. That's why man first started to believe in the soul, then again after believing that the soul enters into different living and non-living objects, then man started to worship all that, plants, animals, rivers, trees, something. That leads to polytheism. Then finally, after philosophical thinking, after realization, he came to know that no, there is not there only one supreme being who created the universe. Then he started to believe in one God, that is known as monotheism. Something like that he explained. That means animism is an evolutionary theory. He is also evolutionarist. So he proposed evolutionary theory. According to this theory, the first man started to believe in the souls, then so the souls are many, so the souls entered into different objects. That's why man started to believing and worshipping all living and non-living objects. There is a polytheism. Finally, he realized that there is only one supreme being. Then monotheism came into existence. So like that he explained his theory. So is it true or false? We can't say 100%. This is an assumption. That's why these are all hypothetical views. We can't prove. A lot of criticism also there. Yeah. What is that criticism? Shall we see here? He is a person who criticized and proposed the next theory. Yeah. Then R. Marriott. See, according to Marriott, man, that means the savagery man, is not a philosopher. Even today also, man is not thinking in philosophical way. See, in earlier time, definitely man is not a philosopher, but man is an observer. Man can observe. Yeah. So what happening in the nature? So definitely man observation. Yeah. So that is a major reason for the origin of religion according to R. Marriott. Yeah. That means according to this person, anima means power. Sorry, animate. Anima means soul. Animate, A-N-I-M-A-T. Animate means power. Yeah. This is anima. Yeah. So animate means power. That means, see, definitely some persons are very powerful. Their activities are always success. Some other always failure. Then sun is rising and sunset. Then moon is coming. Then moon is disappearing. Flowers are blooming. That means there is some power. Otherwise, why these movements and something? All these objects have, living, non-living, whatever they have, some power. Yeah. So first we conducted research in Polynesian islands. In Polynesia they believe the power that is known as mana. Yeah. That's why first he named it as a manaism, believing in the power. Then, after conducting research in Central Indian tribal communities, so in Central Indian tribal communities also believe that some power that is known as bonga. Like that, different communities have belief in some sort of power which is present in the nature and in nature objects like sun, moon, rock, rivers, plants, trees, even any living and non-living objects. Yeah. So, according to this person, believing in power is a major reason, not believing in the soul. Yeah. So, again, this power also in many forms that is present in the trees, plants, animal, non-living, living, and many. So, the power worship, then finally converted into polytheism. Then finally after realization, man started mono. That means according to these two scholars, only beginning is different. According to E.B. Taylor, soul is a beginning, soul worship. According to Marriott, power worship is a beginning, but meaning is similar. So something like that. Then Max Muller. Who is this Max Muller? German. Is it? Indologist. Indology. Indology means study of Indian culture, Indian language, Indian heritage, Indian related. Yeah. Particularly earlier literature, mythology, philosophy, culture related to India. He is the first person who translated Vedas into English, who conducted research on Vedas and finally translated into English. What is Rig Veda? What is there in the Rig Veda? In Rig Veda, some hymns are there, slokas are there. So, what the slokas explain? Worshipping methods. Worshipping of whom? Nature objects. Fire worship, Agni, Vayu, Indra, Prithvi. So that means nature naturally existing powers. So sun worship is not there in the Rig Veda, of course, but Varuna, Vayu, Soma, Indra, Agni, Prithvi, these are the original gods. Among all, Indra is the most prominent. Really, reason is he is a god of destroyer, war. He is a war lover. So mighty, power. That's why he is the ultimate. But remaining Varuna means rain. Agni, fire. Prithvi, soil. Soma, that is one type of intoxicating liquor, alcohol. Yeah. So Soma means very popular actually. One mandal in Rig Veda, 9th mandal, is meant for Soma, Somnath, Someswara, Soma. You see, there is alcohol actually. There is alcohol, just like toddy, a special plant juice. Soma and Sura are the two intoxicating liquors, drinks at the time. Soma is a very sacred one, but Sura is not the sacred one, profane one. So consumption of Soma is very profane, but Sura is a profane. So only Rakshasas consume Sura, Devatas consume Soma. So something, toddy. The plant juice is there, no toddy. That is, of course, not exactly. That is available only in Himalayan region. So according to 9th mandala of Rig Veda, of course, whatever it may be, earlier times. So nature worship is a major one in all Egyptian cultures, Mesopotamian cultures, many. So sun worship, nature worship, Agni, fire worship. This is the major one in earlier times. So he studied almost all world religious texts, particularly Indian. After studying that, he realized that definitely nature worship is earlier one. Then later on, gradually number of changes in the religion. Now in different countries, different religions are there. That is monotheism finally. So like that, Max Muller, he explained his own. So then Andrew Long and Smith, monotheism. These two are same. According to Max Muller, first man observed the nature, observation only. So nature, that means sun, moon, rivers, plants, trees. So then they started to worship that natural objects itself, Agni, Vayu, something like that. But according to these two scholars, first man observed the nature. After observation of the nature, they got some doubt. Who created all this? Nature is very beautiful and ultimate. This is the source of the life. Such a beautiful fire, air, water, soil, sky. Who created this? Definitely someone is there. That means, according to these two, Andrew Long and Smith, man started worshipping of first the creator. Monotheism is the earlier one. That means these two theories become reversed. Then different groups After coming together, then polytheism came into existence. That means according to these scholars, monotheism first one, then after mono only poly, not poly to mono, according to these two scholars, Andrew Long and Smith. Then Durkheim, totemism, we know this. So he is also a very popular sociologist, father of sociology particularly. Even anthropology also, his contributions are very popular. He is a sociologist as well as anthropologist, but basically sociologist, of course. According to this person, believing and worshipping totem, that means ancestral spirits, as their god, Kuladevata. In many tribal communities, definitely they believe that their ancestral spirits are there in the nature. Due to that ancestral spirits only, they are getting all the benefits. The spirits only enter into the living and non-living objects. That's why the rains are coming, flowers are blooming, and even fruits are coming. So that means these are all due to the spirits only. What are the spirits? The spirits are nothing but their dead ancestral spirits. That means worshipping the ancestral souls, spirits, as their ancestor, as a god. That is the first form of religion, according to Durkheim. This is almost similar to that of the E.B. Taylor's soul worship, but worshipping totem as an ancestor. That is the beginning of the religion, according to this person. Then again, the souls also many. They enter into different objects. Then totem worship, totem to polytheism, polytheism to again monotheism. That means this is also same to same almost, but terminology change. That's why in all communities, they never kill totem, they always respect the totem. So they use the totem symbols, totem colors, they construct totem temples, even always they worship it, they never kill generally, but in some religious occasions, of course they kill and eat. Except some occasions, they never abuse, they never kill, they never harm, they never hit. They never, that means eat something. So like that, this Durkheim explained this totemism. So according to this person, worshipping of totem is the earliest form of the religion. Then functionalism, Malinowski and Radcliffe Brown. So we know already, according to Malinowski, functionalist, see, first of all, by birth humans have some needs. To fulfill human needs only, the religion came into existence. That means all social institutions came into existence to fulfill the human needs. To regulate the marriage, that means sexual needs. Of course, marriage came into existence. To fulfill nourishment, production, shelter, comfort, health, family came into existence. To fulfill emotional needs, that means to eradicate the fear complex, religion came into existence, according to Malinowski. But according to this person, R.C. Brown, religion came into existence not to fulfill the emotional needs, not to fulfill the needs. If its aim is fulfill needs only, why it is imposing number of limitations and restrictions on? That means society is more important than individual. So the social institutions came into existence to fulfill definitely needs, at the same time to provide a definite structure to the society. First, their aim is to establish a defined structure. That's why one side they fulfill the needs, at the same time they impose number of limitations and restrictions. Like that, this debate goes on. What is this fetishism? Fetishism and animatism, even totemism, these are all mixed. Fetishism means worshipping and believing in non-living objects only, known as fetishism. If that is living and non-living both, that is totemism. So this fetishism, polytheism, this totemism, these are all mixed. But first time merit is a person who used that also. Fetishism means worshipping and believing in non-living objects like moon, sun, river, rocks, something, water bodies, something. So in all countries, of course, water is God, air is God, fire is God, rock is God, sun, moon, any non-living, crescent. So worshipping and believing that non-living things also have some power, that is known as fetishism. Fetish means inanimate, means non-living, not animal, not a plant, other than that. So something, it goes on. So social concepts, know how religion came into existence. How can we speak? These are all some sort of speculations, some sort of, is it, hypothetical views only. There is no any guarantee for anything. Just assumptions only, but very, very important. Very, very important. Write it. Theories of religion. First, animism. Animism is an evolutionary theory proposed by E.B. Taylor. According to him, belief in spiritual beings may be the most primitive form of religion. Anima means soul or spirit. Belief in soul is known as animism. It is based on savagery philosophy and dualistic ideology about the soul. It is also based on primitive man's experience about dreams, death, and belief in the spirits. According to Taylor's hypothetical view, Taylor's hypothetical view, man after observing many dead persons in the dreams, shadows and images in the water, man started to believe that there may be two souls in the body. One is known as free soul, and the other is body soul. Generally, free soul comes out at the time of sleeping and it meet many other souls. Thereafter, it re-enters into the body. Body soul is permanent. Whenever it comes out, from the body, that leads to the death. Spirits are many. And they may enter into living and non-living things. So they started to worship many living and non-living things. That is polytheism. Finally, after philosophical thinking, primitive man came to know that there is only one power in the nature. Then they started worshipping the one supreme being, that is monotheism. So this is E.B. Taylor view. Then finally draw this also, soul worship to polytheism, polytheism to monotheism. Okay, next. Animatism. According to Marriott, savagery religion is not that based on savagery philosophy. It is based on the observation. According to Marriott, animate means power. Belief in supernatural power or force is a primitive form of religion known as animatism. He proposed this theory after conducting research on Polynesian islanders. Polynesians believe some sort of power which is present in nature individuals and many natural objects. known as mana. Initially, he named his hypothesis as monism. Later on, he came to know that many primitive societies believe some sort of power. In Chota Nagapur, the tribal groups believe that the power known as Bonga. In Africa, it is known as Mulungu. In America, that is known as Orinda. Believing the supernatural power, which is present in both living and non-living, is known as animatism. According to Marriott, this type of believability may be the first form of religion. That's it. Then it is also same thing. Write like this again. Power belief, polytheism, monotheism. This two need not to explain. Reason is then naturalism. The theory naturalism was proposed by a German Indologist, Max Muller. According to him, believing and worshipping the nature is the first form of religion. According to him, all religions have faith in nature and natural phenomena such as fire, air, water, land, sky, sun, moon, etc. After watching the nature and natural phenomena, man started to believe that nature is wonderful and ultimate. Then they started the worshipping of the nature. Next, monotheism. This theory was proposed by Andrew Long and Smith, SCHMIDT. According to the scholars, nature and nature stimulations, stimulations are the major reasons for the origin of religion. According to this theory, man, after watching the nature and natural phenomena, man started to think that there must be some power in the nature. Which created all these. Then they started to worship that supreme being, the creator, that is monotheism. According to these two scholars, monotheism is the first and the primitive form of religion. Later on, due to admixture of different communities, polytheism came into existence. Then totemism. You can draw definitely. Monotheism is the first, then polytheism, then totemism. The most popular religious theory, totemism, was proposed by Durkheim. The father of sociology. Worshipping of ancestors in the form of totem is known as totemism. Many primitive societies believe that their ancestors may be either plants or animals or any non-living object. These people always worship these living or non-living things as their ancestors. They always respect and worship this totem. Generally, they never kill or eat the totem, but in some special occasions they kill and eat. Even they use The symbols, flags and totems of tattoos of totem. Even they use symbols, flags, tattoos of totem. It is related to clan and fratry. Next, functionalism. The theory functionalism was proposed by Malinowski and Radcliffe Brown. According to Malinowski, a famous functionalist, religion came into existence as a social institution to fulfill human emotional needs. Particularly to release fear and stress. Which is useful to establish peace in the society. It is man-made part of the society useful to maintain homogeneousness, next. According to Radcliffe Brown, society is more important than man. To establish an ideally organized society, and to maintain unity and integrity, society itself started religion. Religion came into existence to serve psychological and social function to maintain defined structure, stability, and orderly organized society. So these are all theories. Many times they give origin of religious theories or what is religion? Explain anthropological perception of religion. Even tribal religions also same. Then magic. Or magico religion. So magic, what is magic? Magic means in cities some magicians perform something, that is not the magic means. In tribal communities, in simple societies, just like our, is it religion, believing in supernatural God, they believe in some spirits, is it? Yeah. So believing in spirits and commanding, ordering the spirits, oh evils, I am ordering, go and do something, is it? Magicians do something. So first they decorate something to long bone, something cross like this, skulls on the top, and apply some colors and some neem leaves and even lemons and some colors, is it? Or using all that and using some bones also long, is it? Long bones and something, they do something, home, clean, avahayami, something, is it? So, I have seen a number of movies also, is it? So, that is the magic, that is the magic. Yeah. We are also something, Om Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam, that, this, oh, something. Kya hai drama, something. Number of slokas, you must read like that only. You spelling pronunciation wrong. ये अपवित्र है, पाप होता, something. God never excuse you 100%. You directly go to Nark only. That means pronunciation is very important. Correct worshipping style like this only. If something different dimension, your God will get very angry and immediately he uses weapons. And even remove his head and something. Different stories, different something existing. Forget that. Existing God, forget that. But the system, we should respect the system, that's it. Yeah. Even the parliamentary system also is a democratic system. Is it really democratic system or drama is going on? We know something what happening there, is it? So, but if you not respecting the system, definitely police, court, definitely enter into the scene. Similarly, in our society also, our ancestors introduced some structure, some system. This is our responsibility to respect it. Of course, society is changing. Changes are inevitable. We must change our opinions also, but as a subject, we must discuss. That is inevitable. Even in examination also, whatever your opinion, even though you believe that this is bluff and bogus, write in a dignified language, dignified manner, is it? Treat subject as a subject only. If you believe it or not believe it, that is not the criteria. That is not the criteria. Yeah. So, something according to all these scholars, James Fraser, Malinowski, Raymond Firth, particularly this Raymond Firth, according to Raymond Firth, so definitely this real magic is a primitive science. Of course, all three accepted. So, it is a primitive science. According to James Fraser, he defined something like that. See, define the DNA technology. I am not asking what is DNA technology, definition of DNA technology. Define it. What is that? DNA recombinant technology or DNA technology. Is it? What is that? Define it. So, DNA technology is a manipulation of the gene, no? Genetic manipulation, that is also known as, or genetic engineering, that is also known as. Engineering means manipulation only. Yeah. So, that means applying, using for the welfare of the society. Yeah. Science is a fact, technology is an application. Yeah. Application of science is known as technology. Yeah. That means technology is nothing but manipulation. Yeah. Using for the welfare of the society only, whatever. Yeah. So, similarly, this is also, you see, in laboratory, so they collect some, for example, they want to see the structure of the stem. Yeah. They collect that, then cut it thin slices, then apply some dyes, then observe in microscope, then only you can see that. Even with that also you can't see that. Again, powerful microscopes, magnifying, then we can understand what is there. So, to just observe the cell itself, it has taken some millions of years to the human beings. Now, of course, science is moving very fastly, but so almost who identified the cell? James Hook, no? Who discovered cell? Tell me here. James Hook. Yeah, cell. Is it? Yeah. Then earlier in human they believed that 48 chromosomes. Yeah. Then almost 1956, after applying complete super technology at the time, that means what is that? Fluorescent technology. Then Tizion Levon, they confirmed no 48, only 46. Up to that, we are strongly believing that humans have 48. Even almost 4 or 5 years back to, we are believing that planets are 9 in number. Then recently one planet is cancelled. No, that is not the planet. Planets are not 9, only 8. Something like that. Something science also not a absolute truth, but of course truth. Similarly, in magic and science also, something believing something first, then change, something like that. First man started to believe in spirits and try to control the spirits by using some wrong techniques. If you use something like that, oh, clean, then these evil powers will come and listen. So then later on he realized, no, not working, these are all commanding forces or something. Then they started to, Bhagwan, Raksha karo, Chama ho gaya, ye karo, wo karo, then begging, requesting, that is a religion. Ordering is a magic, requesting and showing dedication, obedience, that is a religion. Then after also human failed, then he started to trace the facts. Kya chal raha idhar, what happening? That's why you see all earlier scientists are, almost earliest scientists are priests, church fathers. Yes, church fathers only really. Almost all these priests also earlier magicians only. This is 100% evolutionary process. Whatever it may be, according to anthropology, magic is a mother of both religion and science. So magic is a source for these two first. That's why this James Fraser defined that something, it is specially designed technique. What for? To achieve targeted goals. How? By manipulating supernatural. How we are defining DNA technology? DNA technology is a specially designed technique, is it? Which is useful to get targeted goals by manipulating genes. Just to eliminate the genes and keep spirits. And that is the definition given to the magic by James Fraser. What is the magic? Magic is a specially designed technique. Something like that. Otherwise, you can't get any result. What for? To get targeted goals, desirable goals. That may be good or bad. Even science also good or bad. To destroy or to produce any, is it? By manipulating There is a genes, DNA technology. This is supernatural. Something like that they designed. See, according to Malinowski and even James Fraser also, when technology is primitive, definitely man depends on such a erroneous, error-based, erroneous principles. If we do like this result will come. If do like this result will come. Collecting that person hair, nails or clothes, applying magic and lighting fire, then they believe that definitely that person also become ashes after some time. That cause death. Or preparing some toys, dolls in the name of some XYZ person, is it? And applying magic and pinching some needles or cutting or breaking any, is it, leg or head or neck or something, then they think that similar result, similar thing will happen to the person. That means this is totally nonsense topic, of course, need not to believe, this is not the fact, but this is subject. We can't do anything. Many times they give error. Many times they give. Magic is primitive science? This question. Yes, definitely magic is a primitive science. When man technology is primitive, definitely depends such a erroneous principles like, what are the principles? Shall we see later on in detail. So they collect something, is it? Belongings, some hair or nails or clothes, then apply the magic. That is one thing. Or in the name of some XYZ, they prepare some toys or dolls. That means similar result, similar activities give similar result. Law of similarity. The first one, producing dolls and applying the magic and something. Sure. No, extracting hair, nails or something and applying magic. That is based on another principle, once in contact, always in contact. Law of contagiousness or law of contact. Something like that. That means these two principles are not facts but error based facts, error facts, false facts. That's why they use the terminology erroneous principles. Something like that, they defined it. Okay. Then again, according to Fraser, first magic came into existence, then magic to religion, then religion to science. He has written a text, James Fraser, the name is Magic, Religion and Science. In this text, he explained this is the base for the both. So from magic to religion, religion to science. That's why he used the term magic is a bastard sister of science. Same to same terminology. Yeah. So something like that, it goes on. Right directly. Is it time completely waste of the time? How much we discuss, is it? Topic also like that, we can't do anything. It's better to take the notes and write as it is. That's it. Magic. Yeah. Magic or religion. Continue. Magic or magic or religion is a primitive science present in simple societies. It also known as primitive religion. It is based on belief in supernatural or spiritual beings or powers or forces. Spiritual beings, powers and forces or forces. According to James Fraser, it is specially designed technique. According to James Fraser, it is specially designed technique useful to achieve specific goals by manipulating supernatural powers or forces. According to Malinowski, magic is superstitious acts and beliefs. According to Malinowski, magic is superstitious acts and beliefs useful to control nature. When people technology is useful to control nature, when people technology is primitive. According to James Fraser and Malinowski, science came into existence from magic through the religion. So that is first. Then structure of magic. structure of magic. According to Raymond Firth, magic includes three parts. They are this. Under structure of magic, first line, that is, according to Raymond Firth, magic includes three parts. First one, practitioner, then aim, then formula. Clear, is it? Yeah. So the practitioners are known as shaman or magician or sorcerer or witch. So its aims three types: productive aim, protective aim, and destructive aim. Then the formula includes three again. Instruments. Instruments means bones, skulls, some medicines, leaves, is it? So neem leaves, lemons, something. But that one only. Yeah. The formula include three instruments. What are the instruments? Bones, skulls, medicines, leaves, roots, and many different objects and tools. Then rites. What do rites means? See, in our religion also something we worship like this. This is known as rite, the practice. Similarly, they also something, like that only something. That means what they do, they are rites. That means ceremonial practices. Ceremonial practices which the magicians perform are known as rites. Then spells. Spell means pronunciations. Suklam, Bharadharam, Vishnam, something. Home, the Brahmins also something. Samarpayami, or something. They speak something. The devotees, completely standing. Swamiji, Katna Mahatya. Same. These people also say. Yeah. Om, Klim, Hum. Something they apply. That is spell. That means what they speak. Yeah. That means spells. Yeah. The spoken things. The spoken things, chantings, commands, and verbal expressions of magician. So something like that. This is the structure of magic. So practitioners are there, aims are there, and formulas also there. Then types of magic. types. See here itself types also. According to Raymond Firth, magic is 3 types. Types. According to Raymond Firth, magic is 3 types. First one is productive magic. Second one, protective magic. Third one, destructive magic. Productive magic. So, name itself productive, is it? Yeah. So, don't ask any question, right? That's it. The magic which is useful to get some benefit, the magic which is useful to get some benefit or gain is known as productive magic. In simple societies, they believe that this type of magic is useful to get rain, crops, and even useful to gain love, and succeed in hunting and trade. So they apply something. So one girl is not accepting the love, is it? Then they approach the magician. The magician will apply some magic, Vasikaran. You know? So immediately after that, the girl itself follow. If really that magic is there, it will apply. People saying we are also going to Tirupati and something, giving our ball to the god and believing that I will get IAS. God, if I get IAS, मेरा ball दे तुम तुम्हारा. So similarly, let them. This is the system of belief, is it? System of belief. Okay. Then magic of protection. Next, productive magic. Next, protective magic. The magic which is useful to get security, cure diseases, and escape from enemies is known as Protective magic. In simple societies, the protective magic is very powerful. And useful. To get protection from evil forces and enemies. According to their belief, this magic cure diseases and sickness. In this, the magicians use amulets, 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 and talismans, talismans, and even medicines. Medicine. They give neem leaves, lemons, roots. Yeah. What is this amulets? One type of amulet. What is this? Taviz. Even in Harappan excavations also they identify number of amulets. That means Harappans also have belief in supernatural. It's a very old one. What is this talismans? Talismans means something, some plates, copper plates or something they give in the name of Raksha. Some writing, some diagrams, is it? Something they give. Even lemon and something also they give. So they say something, keep it in your house. Keep it in, that means what is the bed, below the bed when you are sleeping, is it? Evil forces can't enter, even though enter they can't do anything, something like that. Yes. The scientific society, we are scientific people. First we never believe, we go to the doctor. If doctor fail, another specialist we consult. If that also fail, again we go to another. If that also fail, then finally some neighbor or some XYZ will tell something. उधर some महा स्वामी जी है, ये स्वामी जी का बहुत महत्व है. एक बार देखो ना उनका भी, okay स्वामी जी. Then after failure of that also, another one will give some suggestion. अरे एक जादूगर है उधर, ये बहुत महत्व है उनका. Then is it true or not? IAS, IPS also going to, true or not? Ministers also going to. Recently one news came, one minister applied magic against another minister with the help of a magician. Studied in newspapers? No? In Hindu only, but not in the headlines, some corner they give. Yeah. How can they give in a headline such a nonsense? Yeah. So some small news came. Yeah. Something. Of course, people believe it. People. क्या बोलते हैं? टोटका, not गुटका. So in central India, the musicians, क्या कोजा कोजा ना क्या कोजा बोलते हैं, क्या बोलते हैं, हाँ जादूगर जादूगर ओजा ओजा समथिंग सेंट्रल छोटा नागपुर छत्तीसगढ़, very powerful and big queue yaar, just like Gangaram. High demand, high demand. So they also charge now very huge amounts. Yeah. Now sannyasis, this jadugars, they're minting money, not earning. We are earning. They're minting directly.
They are charging material property.
These people have almost 30 crore, 30 thousands of crores, lakhs of crores properties. Not ordinary. We are saying that the unscientific, unbelievable. Are हम scientific, after knowing science, what we doing? A lot of struggle. We are not even gain up to 1 crore. Even no guarantee for seeing 1 crore. At least to see, not to earn. Is it? But see these people. Huh? Crores. Scientific world, unscientific world, not the criteria. People are first of all believing or not is the criteria. So, even in Hollywood, Bollywood, whatever the wood, 50% movies, almost 50% movies based on evil forces, ghost. But again saying that ghost is not there. But if any horror movie, we too watch. We too interested to watch the horror movies only. Now, love movies became very routine and boring. Horror movie at least something, is it? Something. Love को देख के बोर हो गया. So now horror movies का जमाना चल रहा. Means is it scientific world or which one? If this is scientific world, how much, why they are doing that much movies? Why many people are watching that? Globalization era, of course, globalization also spreading both positive and negative. Yes, one side scientific knowledge also expanding, other side at the same level the unscientific beliefs also expanding. Yes, through the globalization. Yeah. So whatever impact of globalization on tribal society. Yes. This also you can write. Sure. Not only tribal dresses, tribal ornaments, tribal articrafts, tribal paintings, tribal, what is that? Many tribal tools, goods, artifacts becoming worldwide popular. World market definitely we can create by using globalization. Indian government is not using the globalization originally. Globalization is a biggest opportunity. If really government want to utilize it, even all tribal products we can create international market. Tribal honey, pure honey, tribal medicines, is it? Tribal dresses, tribal art and artistic crafts, goods, if government is interested to create international market for the tribal products, and is it 100% we can empower the tribal societies. Yes. We can totally eliminate the poverty and unemployment from the tribal blocks. But who are interested? That is the criteria. In globalization, just government is interested to welcome the foreign companies. Is it monopoly companies are there? No, something international companies just giving cheap lands, and again that means shifting the tribal communities from one place to, is it? So they are becoming victims, actually globalization victims they are becoming. Reason is government allotting huge tribal lands to establish industrial corridors, special economic zones in forest areas, in tribal areas. Otherwise, in the name of development, to conserve the dams or national highways or to protect the forest, simply they are displacing tribes from their original place too. If really government want to develop the tribal communities, this is the really golden opportunity. Yes. We create employment, is it? Import facilities, definitely, is it? Even, see, of course, in the name of Lepakshi emporiums and tribal museums, tribal markets, of course, government is creating something, but that is very minute level and that is not fulfilling the tribal needs and even no way helping. But really in Karnataka, no, huge success. Tribal honey, they are selling something just like our gutka packets, very, very popular. Tribal honey, tribal roots, tribal medicines, tribal, that means dry fruits which they collect from the forest. Just a simple 10 rupee packet, 15 rupees packets, pouches. Then they are permitting to distribute throughout the state. Government itself, with the help of some NGO groups. Huge benefits really. In case studies, 100% you can use that Karnataka cases. At the same time, in Northeast also, tribal blocks are treasures of art and artistic skills. This is sure. Tribal dresses, tribal artifacts is not an ordinary thing. Is it? Yeah. They are antiquatic, very popular, highly demand. If government really interested to just create market for that, we can create high demand. But who is interested? That is a problem. So first of all, their innocency, ignorancy, one side, corruption, at the same time lack of encouragement, then we can't do anything. Yeah. So why to study such a nonsense things in this? What must be the syllabus in place of this? Yeah. Is it how to utilize the globalization for the development of the tribal communities? What are the importance of tribal art and artistic skills? Of course, this is also part, but in second paper, is it? Second paper, second half, definitely they focus such things only. even though they never ask. Let them asking or not asking, that is a different question. But in any aspect, you can utilize it. You can utilize it. That may be poverty or land alienation or indebtedness, for anything. Suggest this. Suggest this. This is the golden opportunity. Why can't we utilize? If we utilize this chance, 100% we can eliminate the unemployment. We can eliminate the poverty. We can increase chances of source of survival. We can increase their purchasing capacity. Is it not? Sure. Then, second paper is depends on how to write, but nothing is there. How to write is a question. Yeah. Okay. Next one, destructive magic. Destructive magic is useful to cause sickness, death, etc. It is also useful to cause destruction of property, of enemies. The magic which cause harm or sickness or death is known as destructive magic. Same repetition only again. The destructive magic is two types. One is sorcery, SORCERY. Sorcery. Second one is known as witchcraft. First one is known as sorcery and second one is known as witchcraft. First, sorcery. Sorcery is a visible magic. It is a deliberate action in which the magician use magic formulas and the help of supernatural beings. In this magic, the magician is known as sorcerer. Next, witchcraft. Witchcraft is not a visual magic. It is an inborn or unconscious capacity. Unconscious capacity of magician. Yeah. In this, the practitioner is known as witch. The evil intention the inner power or thought of magician play prominent role in it. It is an antisocial practice. Primitive societies never give any priority to witchcraft. It is morally bad and socially disapproved. That's it. Disapproved. Morally bad and socially disapproved. Okay. Okay, shall we stop? What about tomorrow?